You're tuned into Inside Lowell. Inside Lowell podcast brought to you in part by Washington Savings Bank, serving the greater Lowell community for over 130 years. Make the switch now to Washington Savings Bank. Reverie 73, Lowell's #1 cannabis shop. Elevate your cannabis experience at Reverie 73. Hafner's, heating and cooling homes and businesses for nearly a century. Hafner's, it kicks. And by Boston North Company, restaurant and retail solutions for your business. That's Boston North. And now, time for another Inside Lowell podcast. Inside Lowell. If Lowell is your home, this is your place. Hi, and welcome to Chamber Chat here in the Inside Lowell studios. I'm Danielle McFadden, president of the Greater Lowell Chamber of Commerce, back for another Folk Festival podcast. I have Viliesis.
Hi, so great to be here with you, Danielle.
Festival coordinator for the Lowell Folk Festival. I can't believe I got you this week. I must have some clout or something.
I think it's pretty much amazing that anyone sees me at all. But, it's important to come out and talk about the festival so everybody knows what's going on.
Yes. So What is going on? What isn't going on?
I don't know
which one would be a question.
I mean, it's so exciting. We are out putting up the tents right now. And we have all 4 stages from last year are back, which includes our larger stage at Market Street that's on our big mobile stage.
Yes, I love that stage.
It's a really nice space. I really like it. St. Anne's, our dance pavilion at Arcan Drive, which has gotten 20% larger this year.
Whoa, you supersized it?
Well, as much as we could, just to give people a little more room, have a little more space to do the dancing. We have 17 performers and performance groups.
Yeah.
We have 21 different global food vendors.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be
amazing.
A wild weekend, and it's going to be, Danielle, my secret, it's going to be my first real folk fest.
Oh my gosh.
In 13 years in Lowell, I have only ever gone to about an hour of the folk fest.
Oh my gosh. So what made you go for the hour? Was it like to listen to the music, grab the food, a little bit of both?
A little bit of everything, just to get to experience it. I think the best thing about the folk fest is that it's the city celebration, right?
Really,
everybody comes out. There's hundreds of people and thousands of people.
Yeah.
And it's just such a fun experience. So you get an hour to sneak away from being locked in the office and you're going to go.
Yes, I love that. And you talked about experience. There's a new aspect.
Experience Lowell.
Yes.
This is my favorite part. I'm super proud to be working on this with Mosaic Lowell, which is our community cultural economic plan. There's going to be, I think it's 46 artists, 24 city cultural organizations and community organizations that will all be vending in the Enterprise Bank parking lot.
So exciting.
It's going to be a great segue if you're moving along Market towards St. Anne's or towards the dance pavilion on Arcan. You'll have this great opportunity to sort of fill the space. If you don't have kids and you're not hanging around on Shattuck with the family game set up by the rec department, then this provides a great opportunity for you to casually shop, to support the local artists of Lowell, and, just another thing to do. Linger from there into Lucy Larkham, visit our folk craft artists. We have 16 artists this year. It is themed around masters and apprentices. So the folk craft artists are all supported by the Massachusetts Cultural Council. And they're part of this program that is helping to keep traditions alive, right? Traditional crafts that would otherwise be lost because they're passed from one teacher to the next student. These are all, ancient. Some of these are ancient traditions. We have a Uyghur calligraphist. So the Uyghur is a Muslim group inside China that is facing genocide from communist Chinese governments. And so this is an art form that is in deep danger. There are many different varieties of Uyghur calligraphy. And we have an incredible master and his young apprentice keeping this tradition alive. We have Irish sign painting, New England ship wheel building, Western boot making. It's
wow, what a eclectic group.
It's quite a broad range of group. We have Wampanoag, a traditional Wampanoag leader who's going to come in, and he has been training his nephew and another young gentleman how to do sort of ritual adornment, and all sorts of things.
Yeah,
it's gonna incredible. That's crazy, and that's all just added on to hours and hours of musical performances, right? Like Boarding House Park is going to be jumping. We have Chicago blues guitarist. Her name is Melody Angel. She's incredible. We have a griot player that comes. It's an African stringed instrument.
Thank you for saying what that was. I'm thinking, tell me more about that.
It's an African stringed instrument. It's got a big sort of drum bass, and then it's stringed out like a guitar.
Yeah.
And her name is Sonia Jacobeth. I'm bad with names, but her father was like a world-renowned griot player. She has taken on that tradition from him. She's really incredible, and her style of music is so unique and fun. We have a fado singer.
I know, that's incredible.
With great support from the Saab Foundation, we were able to bring our fado singer in, and she's going to be performing with her band. At Boarding House Park, she's doing a special workshop with another singer at the Market Street Pavilion, I believe.
Oh, great.
We're so excited to have, traditional Portuguese music here. And speaking of Portuguese, part of our big initiative this year is a multilingual program that is presenting all of our print material in English, Khmer, Spanish, and Portuguese with great help from LCCE and CMAA to help us get these great translations available to the community so that there is no barrier to entry. You don't have to pay to come. It's a free event. Yep. And, we're trying to provide things in native languages so that there's nothing that prevents you from enjoying the experience.
And that was something that you felt very passionate about when you came on board.
I'm super passionate about that. So I'm really excited that we've been able to move that forward and to see how that's going to build in years to come.
Yeah. And as you've been speaking about all the different numbers of performers and vendors and foods, we have to do I'll volunteer to do it. You're looking at me. But Festival by the Numbers. Beforehand and talk about the different, how cool would that be though?
Yeah, we should, because it's
it's incredible to hear it.
It's anything from 100,000 visitors to 150,000 visitors over 3 weekends. We have performers coming from bunch of different countries. I think we have 5 or 6 different countries represented. We have folk artists from around the New England area. We have, all these artists that are coming in from around Lowell. We have food vendors, and it's just, to break it down by the numbers is a staggering set of math that I am not good at. So No, it's going to be great. I'm so excited to have this opportunity. And if we want to play games with numbers, this is week 11 that I've been working for the Folk
Are you
Fest.
serious?
Yeah.
That's, oh my gosh.
I
wow.
mean,
That's
everything that has been crammed into 4 months of,
that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I know that, you started in April, right?
Yep.
But to put it in that context.
Yep, week 11.
Wow, well, you've done a great job.
There are 3 days left, so
unbelievable.
It's going to be great.
And
I'm really
that
excited.
I've been obviously hearing your name a lot because, it's festival time, but I'm going to toot your horn because you won't.
Thank you.
But I've just, so many people, when we say your name, just, shh, Lee is great, getting things done, the communication has improved.
Well, for the number of years I worked at MRT, I have grown deeply invested in the Lowell community. Lowell is a really interesting town with a really interesting history. It is got such importance to the world from what it has contributed. Yeah. And I just love it here. So making the Folk Fest the greatest it can be is the thing I want the most. So, and
great.
If we didn't tackle it this year, planning for 2024 will begin exactly 3 weeks after 2023 goes down.
Crazy.
So if you've got comments, questions, or concerns, we can definitely address it for the next year.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's going to be one of the best festivals, if not the best.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think the weather's going to be good. And
actually, I think it might be really good. We might get a spotty storm on Saturday, but it's kicking the temperatures way down considering it's supposed to be
90s.
Heat index of like 102 on Thursday. Knocking it down. I think we're going to be in the mid 80s. We've got lots of fans and sprinklers to cool down. And push comes to shove, there is a plethora of restaurants and businesses that we've partnered up with throughout the city that people should give their time and money and energy to, because it's, that's what keeps Lowell alive.
Yes, it's so true. Is there anything else you want the viewers and listeners to know about the Folk Festival?
No. Come out. It starts at 6. I think parade starts at 6:15 on Friday. The first band will be kicking off at 7:15 on Boarding House Park, and then at the dance stage, and we go till 10 this year. So 10 o'clock at Boarding House Park, 10 o'clock at the Dance Pavilion, 8 o'clock at Market Street, and sunset-ish at St. Anne's. So,
but the two stages, St. Anne's and Market Street, are open on starting Saturday, correct?
Market and Anne will start on Saturday. And that's noon to 8, 7, depending on which stage.
Awesome. And the website was totally redone this year. There's so much information on the website,
I give so much credit to Sylvia, our marketing manager, who's been really doing a great job putting the word out there.
Yeah. So if you're looking for information on parking, food vendors, the schedule, everything is available right there. So take the time, plan out your weekend a little bit, but allow for the flexibility of just walking around, grabbing some food, stopping along the way. People watching is like second to none at the festival. It's such a fun weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be great, and I think everyone's going to have a really good time.
I totally agree. Thanks to you for that.
Make sure you wear your sunscreen and drink lots of water.
Yes, for sure. Thank you for that. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
And maybe we'll have you on for a recap. Like, not right after. You're like,
give me a weeks. Solid week.
Yeah, at least, but at some point.
All right.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
And thank you for tuning into this very special Folk Festival edition of Chamber Chat. We hope to see you this weekend. The Folk Festival is July 28th to the 30th. Go to lowellfolkfestival.org for all the details or contact the Chamber. We're happy to help.